Today we're going to start statistics and probability. If you would copy your learning target, I can use random sampling to draw inferences about a population. Now copy the vocabulary in your notebook. A population is the entire group being studied or surveyed. And a sample is a part of the population that's actually participating in the survey. Copy the example in your notebook. Mr. Ingram would like to know the favorite ice cream flavors of all of the students at Ellerby Middle School. Instead of surveying the entire school, he randomly chooses 5 students from each homeroom to survey. Determine which will be the sample and what will be the population. Now you can check your answers. The population would be all students at Ellerby Middle School. And the sample is the randomly chosen students from each homeroom. Now answer your AP 1. Think about it. Why wouldn't Mr. Ingram want to survey every student at Ellerby Middle School? Copy the vocabulary in your notebook. A random sample is when each member of the population has the same chance of being selected. And a bias sample is a sample that is not a good representative of the population. The sample chosen is not fair for a specific reason. Copy the example and decide which sample is a bias sample and which is a random sample. Mrs. Anderson wants to know which candy is preferred in her 7th grade math classes. She can't decide which group she should survey. Group A, all the girls in 7th grade math. Group B, 10 random students from each class. Now check your answers. If you're incorrect, just copy the correct answers. Group A, all the girls in 7th grade math. This is a bias sample. It does not include any boys in the sample. Group B, 10 random students from each class. This is a random sample. Each 7th grade student has the same chance of being selected. Copy the following and fill in the blanks with all 4 vocabulary words that you copied in your notebook. A blank could be all 7th graders. The blank could be 5 students from each class. To make it a blank, names could be drawn out of a box containing the names of all students in the class. If only boys' names were put in the box, it would be a blank. Make sure you use the 4 vocabulary words that we've previously copied down. Now check your answers. If you put an incorrect answer, just erase the word and replace it with the red words. The Population could be all 7th graders. Sample could be 5 students from each class. To make it a random sample, names could be drawn out of a box containing the names of all students in the class. If only boys' names were put in a box, it would be a bias sample. Now let's think about it. AP number 2. Let's say I need to know the favorite sport of all the students that attend Ellerbe Middle School. What is the population that is being studied? Give an example of what a sample would be. Give an example of a random sample. And give an example of a bias sample. Give an example of a random sample and a bias sample. Now this should be reviewed, but copy the vocabulary and examples. Median. The median is the middle number in a sorted list of numbers. How to find the median? You sort the numbers from least to greatest, then ping pong, going back and forth, crossing out until you're left with 1 or 2 middle numbers. If 2 numbers are in the middle, add them and then divide by 2. In this example, the median would be 3. Mode. Mode is the number that occurs the most. How to find the mode? Find the number that occurs the most times. If more than one number occurs the most, just put all the numbers that repeat the most times. In this example, 3 and 8 both occur 3 times. The mode would be 3 and 8. Range. Range is the difference between the largest number and the smallest number. How to find the range? Subtract the smallest number from the largest number. This example, 8 is your largest number. Take away 1 equals 7. The range is 7. Now you're about to do some practice. Just do your best. Use the highlighter and highlight keywords. Read each question carefully. Choose what you believe is the best answer. Do your best, and we will go over this Thursday.